Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to another weekly episode where we look at book covers, talk about why they work, offer a few ideas on how to make them even better, and then let you vote your favorite in the link down below. Speaking of down below, there are all kinds of things down there, likes, subscribes, a whole bunch of stuff. And if you just clicked on all of those like a crazy person, it would really be supportive and helpful to me. I would greatly appreciate it. Most meaningful to me personally is my author link. I am your humble host, M.L.S. Weech, and my author link will take you to all my books. I write things that range from paranormal all the way to epic sci-fi and fantasy. And if you would visit my author page on Amazon and see if any of my books interest you and give them a try, that would be cool. This week is a little unique. We are not doing another yearly competition for 2022 because we haven't really generated the amount of interest that we were hoping for in that. So we're going to try some other things. I'm not saying we'll never do it again, but we're certainly not going to do one this year, or at least not right away. So rather than show you last week's winner and then the 7 new contestants, because we don't have any, we're going to show you last week's winner and then remind you what the 4 contestants are for the March book cover of the month. Then we are indeed going to take a break because we give you 2 weeks to vote for your favorite before we launch the book cover of the year. We will indeed tell you what the contestants are for that to help make sure that you remember, and then let you vote for that. And then we'll try our next topic and kind of move forward from there. So we're excited. We're going to name a winner, and we got some great contestants. The first of those contestants is the winner from last week, which is Gray Mother Mountain. I think that this was an awesome cover. The blending on this is so great. It's hard to tell where the forest ends and the dragon begins, and that's beautiful, seamless blending. Great use of design and technique. It's a really clever concept. I'm a huge fan of it. Congratulations to Elise Russell and her book cover designer. It's well deserved. It's well earned. And this is one of the 4 contestants for the March book cover of the month. And the next contestant that we're going to tell you about, let me double check where this guy is. Yep. The next one we're going to talk about is House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. We'll bring it up for you so that you can see it. This was the winner from week 3. It's a tremendous cover. Sarah J. Maas is an amazing author. So here, I've never read any of her books myself, but she's a best-selling author. Lots of people talk about her, and I would try some of her work. And once my TBR whittles down, then it's something I'm going to give opportunity to. But this cover is amazing. The detail, the art, the color, all of those things really helped this image stand out. And it is your second contestant for the book cover of the month contest. And the third contestant we're going to talk about is Lost in the Waking Well by John Notland. That's not what we're doing. We're doing this. This cover had great composition, beautiful light, beautiful imagery. It's not as dynamic as the previous one, but it's still just well executed composition, good use of clever framing, and it's clever because of the way they use the letters to help single out the subject's head in this image. But for me, the thing that did it, that made this cover stand out to me is just how great that light is, how ethereal this image feels, and it's very, very compelling image. All right, and the last contestant for the March book cover of the month is another really amazing one. And honestly, I don't know how y'all are going to pick a winner out of this one. So I'm kind of glad I'm doing it like this. The Starless Crown by James Rollins. Beautiful cover, very clever design, very appropriate use of silhouetting, very well executed use of silhouetting. It's just fantastic. So I know it's a shorter post. Those are your 4 contestants. They are all worthy. You get to pick your favorite. You'll get 2 weeks. Next week, we will have our first in a series. So the next concept I have is a series of classes. What I do well is publish books. So I'm going to take you from finding an idea all the way to I published a book on Amazon, and I'm going to do it in a series that allows anyone who watches them to follow along with those, and that will reach a completed novel. The speed with which you do it totally at your own pace. And we'll do the first of those next week because we don't have any more book covers to look at. Then we'll take a break from that, look at the winner and the contestants for the book cover of the year event, and then continue on with the how to write and publish a book on Amazon from beginning to end. And I hope you're excited about that. If you are, tell your friends, let people know, because there are a lot of little bits and pieces here. But I don't know that anyone's tried this. I certainly haven't stumbled upon anyone. And this is something that I think would really help people. So be advised, when I do that series, I am going to be upfront with people. I am going to be direct, because there's a very clear line between aspires to write a novel and actually completes a novel. And that just honestly has way more to do with your mental focus, your discipline, your drive than anything I could ever teach you or anyone could ever teach you. People who sit down and write books can publish books, and people who don't. The video is going to be a much bigger explanation on that, but that's the bottom line. So I hope it excites you. I hope it challenges you and motivates you, and that'll be next week. For now, you can vote for your favorite of these in the link that is in the description down below. Pick your favorite cover, get us a winner, and then help us out to pick a best book cover of the year. And just stay tuned in the channel to see what other things we try. And from there, we will see you next week. As always, have a wonderful time, and God be with you. Bye now.